Okay. Okay. So 3, number 65 says find the exact value of cosine alpha plus beta if sine alpha is 3/5 and sine beta is 5/13 and alpha is in quadrant 2 and beta is in quadrant 1. No, quadrant 1. No, I think this would be a good one to go through.
I just read it and I was like, oh, all you did was something.
Okay, so if we need to do this problem, I think we really should go through this one. There's always one like this on the final. So this is a very good one to go through. Okay, so cosine alpha plus beta would mean cosine alpha times cosine beta minus sine alpha times sine beta. Right? So then we know sine alpha is 3/5 and we know sine beta is 5/13, but we're missing two important details. So how do we get those?
Well, first one's a 3, 4, 5 triangle.
I like to draw pictures. Is that okay if I draw a picture?
Yeah.
Crystal, what were you gonna say? Okay. So here's alpha in quadrant 2. Sine is 3/5, so that puts it 3 opposite over hypotenuse. Right? So yes, as Addison said, this is a 3, 4, 5 triangle. So that means this side would be 4, however it's going to the left, so let's call it a -4. So now from that triangle, what's cosine? -4/5. Okay? Now I'm going to draw another triangle in quadrant 1. So sine is 5/13. So I need to use Pythagorean theorem, and this is beta. Use Pythagorean theorem to find the other side. So that would be 169 minus 25 is 144. And the square root of 144 is 12. So the cosine of that triangle, or the cosine of beta in that triangle, would be positive 12/5. So then we simplify, we get -48/25. Huh?
45/25? I said 48.
Oh, it's 13. Thank you. And 12 times 4 is 48, and 5 times 13 is 13 more than a deck of cards, so 52 plus 13, 65. Thank you. When I do my 13 times tables, I always base it on a deck of cards. Is that silly? Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry. So 4 times 12 is 48, and 5 times 13 is 65. And then 3 times 5 is 15, and 5 times 13 is 65. So we already have a common denominator. We just combine the 48 and the 15. So we get -63/65. Can we reduce that at all?
No.
So that is the exact value of whatever that angle is plus whatever that angle is. Now here's the thing that you might find tricky. Do we actually need to know what alpha is, or what beta is, or what alpha plus beta is? No, we can answer the question without ever knowing what the angle actually is. And that's okay. If you really wanted to find the angle, you could, because all you would have to do is go like, this is the cosine, correct? So if you wanted to find the angle, to find whatever alpha plus beta is, you could go inverse cosine of -63/65 and throw it in your calculator and find it. But don't do it unless you have to, because that just complicates matters. But you could. Okay, are we good? So make a note maybe that type of problem is a very, very good thing to know how to do for the final. It's not that hard, right? Candace? 37.